Question number 3, exercise 5.3. Question number 3, part 6. A is equal to 2, D is equal to 8, Sn is 90. Find n and A5. Sn is 90. This implies n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 90. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d means 8 is equal to 90. N by 2 into 4 plus 8n minus 8 is equal to 90. This implies n by 2 into 8n minus 4 is equal to 90. This implies 8n square. This implies 8n square minus 4n is equal to 90 into 2, that is 180. This implies 8n square minus 4n is equal to 180. This implies 8n square minus 4n minus 180 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. इसको हम 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे, 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो बन जाएगा 2n स्क्वायर माइनस n माइनस दिस इज इक्वल टू 0. 2n स्क्वायर माइनस 10n plus 9n is equal minus 45 is equal to 0 by splitting the middle term. 2n कॉमन ले लो, n minus 5, यहाँ पे 9 कॉमन आ जाएगा, n minus 5 is equal to 0. यहाँ से n minus 5 कॉमन आ जाएगा, n minus 5 into 2n plus 9 is equal to 0. This implies n minus 5 is equal to 0 and 2n plus 9 is 0. N is equal to 5 and 2n is equal to minus 9. N is equal to 5 and n is equal to minus 9 by 2. So n will be 5. n will be 5. n 5 होगा and we have to find a5. a5 is equal to a plus a plus 4d, that is equal to a5. We have to find a5. Sn is 90. Sn, a is 2, d is 8. A is 2 and d is equal to 8. We have to find this one. Then a5 is equal to 2 plus 4 into d, that is equal to 2 plus 32, that is equal to 34. Therefore, fifth term is 34. That is the answer. Our next question is, next part is part number 7. Question number 3, part 7 है. A is equal to 8, an is equal to 62, Sn is equal to 210. Find n and d. Find 210. Find n and d. Given हमारे पास गिवन है ए एन इज इक्वल टू 62. दिस इंप्लाइज ए प्लस एन माइनस 1 इंटू डी इज इक्वल टू 62. यहीं से क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करना है या यहाँ से भी कर सकते हो. दिस इंप्लाइज 8 प्लस एन माइनस 1 इंटू डी इज इक्वल टू 62. तो ये बन जाएगा आपके पास 8 प्लस एन माइनस 1 डी का हमारे पास वैल्यू नहीं है. एन बाई 2 फाइंड एन एंड डी. तो ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी स्टार्ट किया जा सकता है. ये एक रूल है एस एन इज इक्वल टू एन बाई 2 इंटू ए प्लस एल. एल मीन्स 62. एल मीन्स 62. तो 210 इज इक्वल टू एन बाई 2 इंटू ए प्लस एल. एल मीन्स 62. 210 is equal to n into 70 upon 2, that is 3. This implies 3 upon 1 is n upon 2. This implies n is equal to 6. That is the value of n. N is 6. And it is given that n is 62. A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 62. A means 8, n means 6, and we have to find d is equal to 62. 8 plus 5d is equal to 62. 5d is equal to 62 minus 8. 5d is equal to 54. 5d is equal to 54. तो यहीं पे आ जाएगा. This implies d is equal to 54 upon 5. That is your answer. That is the answer of 5th, 7th part. N and D. Our next is 8th part of this question. 8th part. 8th part of this question. 8th part है. an is 4. Given an is equal to 4. Comma d is equal to 2 and Sn is equal to minus 14. Find n and a. Find n and a. Solution में आ जाएगा an is equal to 4. This implies Sn is minus 14. Given Sn is minus 14. This implies a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 4. This implies a plus. Solution में आ जाएगा Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. This implies minus 14 is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. A plus l means 4. This implies minus 28 is equal to n into a plus 4. And first equation is this one. n and a find out करना है. l is the 4, a is given नहीं है एंड इसमें हमारे पास क्वेश्चन में 8th पार्ट है ए एन इज 4, डी इज 2 and Sn is -14. Find n and a. Find n and a. अच्छा, इसमें एक चीज और भी है, a n is equal to 4. This implies a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 4. This implies a plus n minus 1 into 2 is equal to 4. A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to this one. Or this implies a plus 2n minus 2 is equal to 4. And this implies a plus 2n is equal to 6. a plus 2n is equal to 6. तो यहां से आ जाएगा a is equal to 6 minus 2n. a is equal to 6 minus 2n. ये वैल्यू हम फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में डाल देंगे फ्रॉम सेकंड. Put a is equal to 6 minus 2n from second in first. Minus 28 is equal to n into 6 minus 2n plus 4. Minus 28 is equal to n into 10 minus 2n. Minus 28 is equal to 10n minus 2n square. और minus 2n square plus 10n is equal to minus 28. Minus n square plus 5n is equal to minus 14. माइनस कॉमन ले लेंगे, कैंसल. n square minus 5n is equal to 14. This implies n square minus 5n minus 14 is equal to 0. This implies, by splitting the middle term, minus 14 is 0. This implies n into n minus 7 plus 2 into n minus 7 equal to 0. n minus 7 into n plus 2 is equal to 0. n minus 7 is equal to 0 and n plus 2 is equal to 0. This implies n is equal to 7. n is 7. Put n is equal to 7 in second equation. So a is equal to 6 minus 2 into 7, that is 6 minus 14, that is minus 8. a is equal to minus 8. Therefore, a is equal to minus 8 and n is equal to 7. a is equal to minus 8 and n is equal to 7. a is equal to minus 8 and n is 7. अब है ninth part of this question. 9th and 10th. Ninth part of this question. Question number 3 का 9th part है. a is equal to 3. a is equal to 3. n is equal to 8 and s is equal to 192. Find d. Find d. You know, Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. Sn. Given that S is 192 means Sn is 192. This implies n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 192. This implies 8 by 2 into 2 into 3 plus 8 minus 1 into d. What is d? Is equal to 192. ये 4 आ जाएगा. This implies 4 into 6 plus 7d is equal to 192. This implies 6 plus 7d is equal to 48. 7d is equal to 48 minus 6 is 42. 7d is equal to 42 and d is equal to 6. That is the answer of this question. Ninth part, question number 3. टेंथ पार्ट है क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 का. टेंथ पार्ट. given L is equal to 28, S is equal to 144, N is equal to 9, find A. You know Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus L. 144 is equal to 9 by 2 into A plus L means 28. 16 is equal to A plus 28 upon 2. This implies A plus 28 is equal to 32. Or this implies A is equal to 32 minus 28. Or this implies A is equal to 4 is your answer. Thank you very much.